know you. You go to the doctor or the psych industry, you know you. What do you want another human being to fix that you can't fix yourself? Those are the kind of people that are shut down on the internet and just call other people out. The ones who are not in tune, like a piano instrument and or any instrument, with themselves, or in tune with other people's worlds. They don't even know themselves. And I promise you I have that degree, and talking to the wall, piece of paper, might make you feel better with your insurance burning, but you know you. What do you want them to say? This is why I go against my own pseudoscience in a lot of ways. Not always, in a lot of ways. Indifferent to it. You want to sit down in a chair and talk to someone with a piece of paper on the wall and tell you what? What do you want them to say to make yourself feel better? What is it that you desire from the psych industry that you don't know yourself already? That is why I'm a realist and nobody can hurt me again. It's impossible. I know me. I don't need somebody to tell me who I am. I don't tell them to go to hell in them chairs. I sadly would. If I need to go to a psych facility, I know the determining factor to get the hell in there. I did it in May. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I guarantee you the pseudoscience industry does not cure you. Good God, then you become dependent on that. I feel a lot better talking to somebody in a chair because you went in knowing whom you were, all ready for you to pour out your feelings like I'm doing. Is that it? That's a hell of a lot, 90% of it. I'm talking to a dot, pouring out my feelings that the average Joe will pay insurance for, go in an intake, sit in a chair and tell somebody exactly how they feel. Exactly what I'm doing right now. Unless they shrink it to fit your hourly rate, your 30-minute slot. What I'm doing for hours on end is the same thing you're going to do when you sit down there and pay the piece of paper person. Yes, you will. When your mind changes because the chair is nice, the lamp is nice, the therapist is kind. When you could have done it yourself on the dot. And said, okay, folks, I'm going to quit my live stream now. Chad, I love you. I know that you're here. Thank you for being here. But I'm pouring out my feelings today. I am therapy. Tell me that's a lie. You're paying somebody to listen to you like I do anyway? That's where pseudoscience fails. And he killed himself, by the way. The one you put your faith in. I'm more Jungian, thank you very much. But something's got to be going on seriously. A death, a suicide, a loved, lost one. I get that in the pseudoscience industry. And it ain't supposed to be 6 months to a year to be on all these lousy pills. And just give it a little time. Your therapist will leave. Give it a little more time. Then the doctor will leave. And then you're like mentally deranged inside yourself. It will happen. If your doctor leaves you, and they normally do, your surgeon leaves, I'm talking about the medical industry now, they leave, there's no mentality thought that's going to happen, right? You have the skills to say, oh, hell, how do I deal? Because you will. Let's say you had a doctor for 5 years. You knew the medicines, they knew your diagnoses, and all of a sudden you come in and you're like, oh my God, my doctor's gone. Or you get a letter. You're like, oh my gosh, right there, mentality splits. Right there, in medical, your mentality splits. And not in a good way. Do you have the skills to say, the hell with it, go or don't go? Where do I choose to continue? That's endurance, man. That's a fighter, not somebody freaky deaky scared. Your psychologist will do it, your psychiatrist will do it. It'll be a feeling of walk, walk, walk away. They just shun me every single day.